Ladies and gentlemen, Chief Warrant Officer 4, retired Daniel R. Dean.
Congratulations.
Thanks, sir. Thank you. Remarks complete? No, I'm kidding. I always wanted to do that. I'll try to be quick up here, but first off, Lieutenant Tynes, thank you for the kind words. Thanks for everything you've done, setting this up. You've worked tirelessly to help me through the whole retirement process. You've personally ensured that this day comes and it goes off without a hitch, and I'm very appreciative of everything you've done. And I've enjoyed working with you. S6, maintenance, everybody that contributed to setting up today, thank you. This is great. Aircraft and background, everything's set up, and I love it. I appreciate it. So I've practiced speech a few times. It's timed it at 13 minutes. That sounds horrible for military speeches, but nobody's at parade rest, so you guys can all just suck it up. I'm gonna hopefully that it doesn't go much longer than that. If I tear up a little bit, but I'll give it a shot. In general, I really despise being the center of attention, being up here doing this. It's horrible for me. I don't like talking about myself. I don't like things being about me. I've always strived for and hold humility above anything else. If I could put somebody else up here to receive accolades, talk about themselves and their career, while I sit in the back row and just know that it's all about me, then I'd be perfectly happy just not being up here. But the truth is that I've admired many who successfully completed careers in the military, and I've looked up to them with gratitude and honor, and it's no small feat to survive 20 years in the Army. But it should be recognized and honored, but I hate this, so bear with me. I feel it necessary to give thanks to the people who really deserve the full credit of a successful military career, and to reflect on some good times with the great people I've had through the 20 years of service, despite the constant suck that the Army likes to dish out to us. Reflecting on a full military career should always sway one's emotions. If it doesn't, I don't think you did it right. So just bear with me as I proceed through this. 21 years ago, I decided to take the most direct path possible to becoming a pilot. I had little resources and a lofty goal. My grandfather, an absolutely incredible human and the person I reflect on most in life, told me that the Army aviation warrant officers were one of the best pseudo-secrets in the military. He guided me far more than just then, and his principles are reflected and his ideals are reflected in so much of our family, in the audience, and the friends that came to show their support and admiration, and I thank each and every one of you for that. Especially the kind few that you see in front of you that traveled so far to be here. It warms the heart and at least makes me think that I've done a few things right, so I appreciate it. Since I was so full of knowledge and wisdom working towards that aviation goal at 18 years old, I joined the Army as an airborne equipment operator, not a direct path at all. It didn't take long to realize it was the right path. Those early years helped me learn a lot about the Army and life, and it served me well. I learned how to survive and how to blow things up. I jumped out of airplanes into trees on purpose, built some cool stuff on different continents, and I was set pretty straight in the worst of environments pretty early on. It all sucked, but it made the head on my shoulders a bit more level, and I'm thankful for it. At that time, I was able to be a little bit more comfortable in my surroundings due to my brother being by my side. Whispering things in my ear like, "Hey, come here, we're gonna go set this couch on fire." Or, "Hey, we gotta show these Mariposans how we do it. Let's climb this cliff and jump into that tiny pool in some random jungle in Central America." Or, "We can totally get along in this OP for hours and days on end. It'll be fine." We couldn't, but it was fun. In seriousness, Maya, I'm eternally grateful for your support and most of all, your protection those years. I know you joined up mostly to ensure that I stayed safe, and you did. You sacrificed a lot, and I'm thankful for your service. All right. So that initial indirect path to aviation also allowed me to meet and build a life with the woman of my dreams, Michelle. I'll never be able to truly express enough gratitude for your sacrifices. Michelle has consistently and repeatedly made every one of my successes possible. From our first date until I inevitably passed well before you, she was and will be the reason I strive to make the right choices and grow in every way, every day. Thank you so very much for all you have done. And I'm mic'd up. Thanks, Mike. I'm also grateful for and full of love for the family that I married into. Tom and Roxanne's support through the years have ensured that our children are cared for and loved no matter where the Army took us. You guys are beyond amazing. Thank you. It's good timing. Yeah, gives me a... After that initial side quest of love and war, I achieved my goal of becoming a pilot. The early warrant years were a blast, and I'll never forget the rush of flying the 58. It allowed me to overcome the fears of personal limits before reaching the limits of complex equipment. Looking back, that was true Army. A bunch of young punks having fun, operating multi-million-dollar complex machines like they stole it, just for an adrenaline rush and the sole purpose of protecting others. That mandatory mentality of oversight, protection, and brotherhood changed the way that I looked upon life and those within it for the better. I'm not sure if I matured into an angry, sarcastic W4 because I went fixed wing, or if I went fixed wing because internally I needed to become a more crustier and sarcastic version of myself in order to be safer and live longer. Or maybe it was just because they were going to make me a dirty Apache pilot if I tried to stay young. Either way, I knew it was time to ease up on adrenaline and go a little slower by going higher and faster in airplanes. Regardless, it was the best career decision I've ever made. I was able to travel the world and see the absolute beauty that it has to offer. It also made me slow down in life and allowed realization of what made me tick at the base of it all, and that was my 3 children. Annalise, Rachel, and Declan, going this route undoubtedly increased my chances of seeing you grow, and it's been absolutely incredible. Although every decision I've made since the day you were born was to do better for you, some of those decisions have been hard. They have, and they will continue to take me away from you at times. They've also taken you away to new places, leaving comfort and friends behind. You have sacrificed a lot, and you've taken it in stride. Thank you for the smile you put on my face every morning, and for being the reason I rush to get back home. You are each sensational, kind, and strong. My last 10 years of service have been the best of it all. I've had the pleasure of serving with some of the very best people I could ever come to know in fixed wing. Support groups and relationships required through a job like ours, where dedication to duty is paramount, naturally build deeper than those outside the service. Families like Greg and Dana, Dawn and Star, Kyle and Nicole, Jimmy and Andrea, Dan and Janine, and especially Phil and Amy. You guys have helped our family grow in happiness and gratitude towards service, and I think we've built lasting memories all around the world, and we've cherished the time spent with each of those. The last job here at the 204th has been by far the most gratifying, the most rewarding, and the one that I've personally grown in the most. I'm honored and thankful for the guidance and friendships I've come to know here, all of you in the back there. This group is a really good one, regardless of what hurdles. It's like a bad omen. Regardless of what hurdles have come our way, which there have been many, and there is currently a very large one, you guys stick together, you've stayed true, you've asked to continue your careers, you've let me help you, and I'm eternally grateful for everyone that I've served with here in the 204th. After my departure, please give Winder the hardest time absolutely possible. He's excited for the difficult task, and he wants all of you to ask for the moon daily. Good luck, buddy. Lieutenant Colonel Cookie, it's been rewarding, fun, challenging, and an absolute pleasure. Thank you for the words today. Thank you for your kindness, and especially your friendship these last few years. I'm extremely happy to end my career here with these memories to take forward. I don't know how much I'll miss the Army, but I will absolutely 100% miss this job, and I'll miss our discussions on how to better take care of people. In final reflection of what I, at least, look back on as a successful career, I have just a little passing guidance onto those nearer to the start of theirs. Grow knowledge in your craft and stay attentive to your surroundings. You'll see more when more than just your eyes are open. Don't be afraid of change, be excited for it, and be adaptable. It's far more fruitful for growth and far more fun. Strive to learn something new at each tiny stage you find yourself in. Put it in your bag, carry it forward, and place it for others. Care for and build up your house, whatever it's made from and whoever resides there. Be it family or friends, coworkers or acquaintances, superiors, peers, or subordinates. Care for and think of all others before yourself. Be a sturdy shield for those around you at all times. stand up for what's right, but don't hesitate to be the spear when needed. In closing, I hope that no one across my 20 years of service and friendship hesitates to reach out to me if needed or desired anytime at all going forward. Service such as ours never truly ends, and I'd really hate for it to. Thank you all. Do I stay here?